Greekgodx was banned on Twitch after a bizarre sexist rant where he demanded any woman he dates would quit streaming and be in the kitchen.
And this goes to any women who want to date me, especially female streamers that want to date me, okay? If you want to date me, you better believe I will be even if you're streaming, you're going to have to stop streaming. Streaming is ended for you. Your career is done, okay? I will stream while you cook for me and you clean for me and you look after the children while I gain all the money and I give it to you and I give it to our children for a healthy, secure life, okay? That's how I want to run my life, okay? That's my life that I want to do it. Now, it's up to you and other people in their...
Bro, when Axion is saying in chat that he's got to be joking, you know there's a problem.
Other worlds, whatever they want to do. But my reality, I'm going to sit here, earn all the money. You're going to be in the kitchen, cooking, cleaning, and making sure my home is fucking clean. And I'm going to make sure we have money so we can have a home.
Greek's brain reminds me of, like, just like a little kid seeing, like, a new shiny toy and just not letting it go. Like, I feel like Greek did not have these ideas. And then, like, he just sees someone say this with some confidence, and he's just a sheep, and he just listens to them, and it just becomes his, like, lifeblood. Like, I don't think Greek had these kind of takes a year ago. Even 2 years ago. Like, Greek was not like this, man. He just wasn't. There's no way he legitimately thinks you need to stop what you're doing if you're dating him and cook and clean in the kitchen. I just feel like Greek watched some YouTuber who has, like, some confidence in himself in a TED Talk or some shit, and is now just spewing out this fucking gabagool. Like, I don't know what to say about that.
And you have a place to sleep at night, okay? Because it's called working together, okay? Alright? Okay? Because streaming, I believe it or not, is mentally damaging to my mind. And
so, at the end when he just... Okay. I don't know. I feel like Greek's on something. Straight up. I think Greek's on something. I don't think he's saying this shit without something inside of his stomach. I just don't. I don't know if it's Vyvanse. I don't know if it's... Look, I know some people that used to take Adderall and Vyvanse, and their whole brain and life changed, and they just got... Maybe it's that. Maybe it's shrooms. I just don't think Greek is... I don't know. Something about this is weird. He's entitled to his own opinion. Listen, dude, you don't go live saying this shit, man. You don't go live saying this. It's very weird.
Okay? Alright? Okay? Because streaming, I believe it or not, is mentally damaging to my mind. And this goes to...
But that makes absolutely no sense what he's saying. Because he's saying, and this goes out to any women who want to date me, you're going to be in the kitchen. Which then he tries to say that... What he tries to do here is he's like, oh, I want you to stay in the kitchen because I don't want you to be a streamer because streaming's bad for my mental. What he can easily just say is, I don't want to date a streamer, and I want to date a girl who has a good job and has a good mental because I think streaming is mentally bad for you. That's the proper thing he should have said. But instead, Greek had a massive incel take and then tried to deflect it by saying that streaming's bad for you. You shouldn't do that. That's what he tried to do. He knew what he said was stupid, and he tried to deflect it. And by saying, like, oh, streaming's mentally bad for you, I want you to be safe. Like, that is what I think he did.
Okay? Because it's called working together. Okay? Alright? Okay? Because streaming, I believe it or not, is mentally damaging to my mind. And this...
Like, okay, like, you could just easily say, I don't want to date a streamer because streamers are mentally insane. True. And streaming's a really taxing job on the brain. True. That's it. I mean, like, hell, I'd agree with you, man. Like, okay, like, sure, true, do that. You know, most streamers are mentally nuts and they're miserably insane. You're 100% right. You know, learn from your mistakes. But streaming is bad for you, therefore you should cook and clean for me. Yeah, like, that's literally what he's saying. Hey, streaming's pretty bad, so instead of doing anything with your fucking life, you're gonna cook and clean. I'm sorry, it's just a massively weird incel take. I don't know where Greek's getting this from, because, look, I'll be real with you. I know Greek hangs out with, like, XQC and all them. They're not like this, chat. They're not. They don't have these kind of takes. I don't know who he hangs out with where these kind of takes. Even Train, bro. I don't think Train has these kind of takes, man. Train has never said that, like, the woman has to stay in the kitchen, you know, at least in the past 2 years. But I don't even know what he said in the past 2 years. I